Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So we got yet another video we're going to be reacting to from Tales from the Streets YouTube channel. You know, another young lady who is experiencing homelessness. We're going to be reacting to this video. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And let's hop straight into the content.
All right, so what's your name?
Rachel. I go by
Rachel.
Brandy.
By what?
Brandy.
Brandy.
Yes.
So you want to go by Rachel or Brandy?
Are we live? Okay. We can go by Brandy. Let's go
All
by.
right,
Yeah.
how old are you?
18.
You're 18?
Yes, I turned 19 in 3 months. Yeah, 2.5 months.
How long have you been out here on the streets?
Since I was 16.
How do
Yeah.
you end up on the streets at 16 years old?
Kicked out of home. Came out to meet some homegirl. Yeah.
Where's your parents at?
In Tucson. Yeah, just in Tucson. I grew up with my mom and my dad's not in the picture, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for abuse. Yeah, my biological father. Yeah, he's not in the picture. He was in the picture when I was like younger, but then as I grew up, you know, like when I was 7 years old, that's when my mom started being with him. You know, she got divorced and shit like that. Yeah, so.
I know it's a lot of men in the black community. If they see a chick like this, you know, young chick, and I'm not talking about all black men in the black community. You know, there's a lot of men out there who would basically take advantage and fall in love with this chick. But let me tell you why that is a bad thing. It's a bad idea, you know, because first of all, the mindset of a lot of these ladies are, you know, and if you look at her, you know, she's 18. She's looks like she's about to go to a funeral strip club kind of thing, you know. You're saying this is all bad, but there's a lot of guys out here who would love to meet a chick that looks like this. They don't even care about her being homeless. They're like, oh, a white chick. Oh, okay, you know. But 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work because she has mental issues. And the sad part about it is these mental issues started when she was younger. So it's harder for some people to cope when they're in situations like this. It's harder for them to, you know, normalize trying to do things a different way than what they've been doing it. Cause look at this chick. She's 18. I don't know no woman who would be standing in the dirt like that. Like the wall looks nasty. The background's disgusting. You know. But let's keep it moving though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you doing out here to survive right now?
You know, just honestly living, couch hopping, you know, just trying to figure out, you know, what's the best move, you know. You know, just honestly hustling, you know. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know, on the streets. You know, if you're a female, you know, you put yourself in positions that you gotta put yourself into, you know, to eat, you know, survive, you know,
Yeah.
shit like that. So yeah.
She has to do what she has to do. You know, hustling, couch hopping. You know, which is not good for anybody, but especially a woman, because a lot of guys are going to take advantage of women in this situation. You know, like I done seen it. Um, I've been homeless for years. You know, I was homeless. Um, and the sad part about it is, like, a lot of these young people, like, when you're homeless, you start aging fast. But let's keep it moving.
Is it dangerous out here?
I say yes, absolutely, absolutely. But it does have its perks too. You know, if you put yourself in a good crowd, you know, you find yourself with good people. You know, if you put yourself in a horrible crowd with people that just, you know, bad behaviors, you know, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. You know, so it just really depends on what you put yourself into. You know, and absolutely, yeah, this place is this Phoenix is a very, very dangerous area for sure. I say so. You know, I guess I'm from Tucson, so it's absolutely different for sure.
Were you homeless in Tucson or?
No, I was homeless in Tucson. I ended up having a group home in Tucson when I was 15, and then that's when I ended up going out to Phoenix when I was 16, and it was just major difference, you know. And that's my last place, like actual home I lived in, you know. So I was never homeless, but that was my last group home. My last place I used to live in. So yeah, being 18 out here on the streets is dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah.
What kind of stuff do you go through out here? What have you gone through personally?
You really want to know? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I've been through a lot of abusive relationships. Really a lot of abusive relationships.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like I done been in areas where you have this guy, and he'll have him a homeless chick, and he'll be so crazy about this chick, you know, and you know she ain't really worth a hill of beans. But like I just said at the beginning of the video, like especially being a young woman, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of weirdos out here and stuff like that. As soon as they, you know, they're homeless, a lot of guys are homeless, you know, so the homeless guys are having trying to have sex with the homeless chicks or who they can. A lot of them not even having sex. So if you get a young chick like this, you know, 9 times out of 10, every guy she meets is gonna be like, they know everything. I know everything. I know this. You good with me, ma? You know, but no matter what any man does for you, it's not free. And that's the sad truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's very dangerous being homeless as a woman. Especially if you're in a city like Tucson, you know, or Atlanta or anything like that. And you just sleeping, wearing your little mini skirt and stuff like that, man. You're gonna be a target. But let's keep it moving.
Especially just crazy.
Do you get in relationships out here with the people you meet out here on the streets?
No, not necessarily. Just like if I have a homie, you know, that I've known for a minute,
Yeah.
they'll introduce me to their homie, and I'll get myself into like, you know, into like, you know, just a relationship, you know, bonding, you know, with their friend, and it turns into something more than that. You know, that's happened twice so far since I've been out here, and it's been really rough, Yeah. Just like I've had a lot of abuse, you know. I've been stabbed in the arm, you know. You can't really see, but I got a little stab mark right there, you know. Little stab mark right there.
Who did that to you?
My ex, you know, he's a really horrible person. Just I'm gonna say, he's a horrible person.
I seen that you have like a burn mark on the palm of your hand. What happened to you?
This is skin graft.
Okay.
Skin graft. I got when I was 1 year old. I think thankfully it was nothing bad out here, but when I was 1 year old, I had gotten a skin graft. I touched a barbecue grill. I was only had what, and I touched my barbecue grill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't remember, but from the story my mom told me, oh my gosh, it was wild. My biological father was driving on the road, and I guess like he was driving on like the curves, and, you know, skirt. And people almost hit a bunch of people, but he didn't, thankfully. But yeah, wild.
When's the last time that you talked to your mom?
It's been like, I'd say a month. I was recently locked up in jail right now. I just got on the 17th.
Guys, I done reacted to a lot of these videos, and no matter what video that I react to, it's like these homeless people be scratching. They're dirty, it's hot, sticky, you know. They're always scratching somewhere in their body. If you're watching, you'll notice them scratching and stuff. Let's keep it moving.
Did you?
Yeah. So I just got out of jail, and the whole
What were
time.
you locked up for?
Just old charges, you feel me? Paraphernalia, and then two for trespassing. So 2 for paraphernalia, like I just said, but I guess there were 2 for felonies, and then the one was misdemeanor. So they didn't.
How long did you do?
I did a month. They were just because I missed court hearing. You know, I missed my court hearings, and I was like, oh, okay, so I did my own thing. My third time. At 18 years old. Crazy. Yeah, they sent me to Australia, and that place was horrible.
Was it?
Oh yeah, man. I didn't think I got no fights or anything of the sort, but damn, oh my gosh, that was crazy. Crazy. Yeah.
Was there other people fighting in there?
There was a few breakouts. Yeah, there was a few breaks, but nothing major. You know, there's a bunch of girls that were passing out like on purpose, trying to get to the hospital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny, but yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. I slept on the top bunk, and it was man. Look at this guy. You got steps right there. You got steps on this side. Okay, but how am I supposed to? How the fuck am I supposed to get up on this top bunk? I got 2 low steps right there. Like, come on now.
And this is a result of drugging it, boozing it, and homelessness, especially. It's one thing to be young, and be a teenager and being bad, and then you want to get out the house and stuff. But it's another thing where you're homeless and you're in the real world. This be dangerous. But the only people I know who makes it out of homelessness, is women end up getting an apartment, or men end up getting an apartment from the state because their situation. But the only people who really make it are the people who can function and still work a job, and know that they can still go to college, they can still get a GED, but a lot of these people they're not thinking like that, and a lot of times for people who, especially young people who never been homeless, it's like overwhelming for them, but they get trapped. But let's keep it moving.
We're supposed to get down this shit. Like, what? I didn't even do that shit at all. That was crazy.
So they released you with probation and all that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, with probation.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good. I mean, so far, I guess my PO was looking for me the other day, and I could give her a call, let her know everything's all right, but it's been pretty good so far. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Have you reached out to any programs like to try to get a voucher or something like that to get out of your situation?
Yeah, actually, I go to Community Partners for my mental health,
Yeah.
Just because, and major depressive disorder, whatever. Just because I'm SMI, whatever you want to call it,
So you got diagnosed?
Bad deal, guys. A bad deal for all the low value men out there who, ain't having luck in the bed, and you run across a chick like this and you be like, oh my God, I'm in love. You're sick.
SMI?
Yeah, just because I've been to hospital so many times, like I'm not actually like I don't have an actual diagnosis of SMI. It's just the fact that because I've been to hospital so many times that they have to like by law they have to by law, but like whatever the psychiatrist thing has, they have to do that. But you has SMI because you've been to hospital more than 3 times. Yeah.
Did you get on a waiting list or something?
It's something like that. It's more like so with my community partners, the program that I'm in, the clinic I'm in, they do this thing where they put out housing vouchers. So they said if I go to the groups that they give me, every Wednesday I believe it is, then they'll put me in a house, in my own house, and it's this thing with Padmission, and you can look it up. It's called Home Inc. or padmission.com.
And it's sad that be the only way that a lot of homeless people can get off the streets, because they can't function. Like their IQ levels is not high enough to get them out of that situation from just being on the streets. But a lot of them actually be in a good spot because they don't have any bills and stuff, and especially if you're young, like they don't see themselves going to a community college for 2 years and working and sleeping in a safe spot in the suburbs and then transferring to a bigger university, building their credit up and doing things on their own. They can't see that. And it's sad that they gotta wait for the system to you know, the system to come do something for them. And you know how that is.
And it's like this thing where you can look at, you know, houses, you know, and you have to be like in counseling and stuff for it to actually happen, for you to get an actual house, you know. But if you're pregnant, you get 2 bedroom. But if you're not, you get 1 bedroom. You know, and it's legit. You know, you pay half the rent. You know, and you get a subsidy of like $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
You know, it's legit. You know, yeah. I plan on doing it, but it's just I'm focusing. I got ground myself for sure. You know what I mean? Before I start doing those kind of things, because if in order for me to do that, you know, I gotta focus on the bigger picture, and that's finding myself. You know, finding myself and my inner self. You know, before I can move on and being a grown up. You know.
And how does it feel? How do you like finding yourself on the streets? She says that she has to find herself before she tries to get the help that they're trying to give her. You know, she's young. She's not trying to be an adult right now. She's just trying to do whatever. It's crazy.
Because this is wild, you know, wild. So
Do you have any kids?
no kids.
That's good.
Thank you. No kids. No way. Not right now. I'm good right now. Yeah, I plan on like okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about like becoming like I don't know, a stripper, like you know what I mean, just to make some money. I don't know how to dance, you know what I mean. But my homegirl, my best friend, she's actually
If somebody hires this woman to be a stripper, there's something wrong with them. Like, you know, a lot of these ladies need to get tested. You know, they need to get their mental health together. There's a lot of diseases, especially when women become homeless. You know, they end up getting sleeping with a lot of dudes, bro. Like, especially a chick like this. Oh yeah, Snow Bunny. You know, Snow Bunny in a major city, drugging it, 18 years old. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So, um, this is all I got for this video, man. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe to this YouTube channel. And I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. Over and out.